Kia ora, good afternoon and welcome to Bluewater Stadium in Napier, Aotearoa, New Zealand. Of course it is round 4 action in the ISPS HANDA Men's Premiership. Tim Ewan with the call this afternoon, and alongside me I have my expert comments man, the CEO of Central Football, Darren Mason. Good afternoon, Darren.
Good afternoon, Tim.
Hey, looking all good for more ISPS HANDA action here at Bluewater Stadium in Napier, and of course the two teams playing this afternoon, Hawke's Bay United and Canterbury United, both teams without a win in the Premiership thus far, but of course a lot of real estate ahead of us. The playoffs aren't until the 6th of March. What do you expect both teams to try and do this afternoon aside from a win?
I think looking at their games last week, I think both can probably feel a wee bit unlucky to have not got points. So I think they go into this game on the back of decent performances with a bit of confidence, and I think there's no reason why either side won't be looking for 3 points out of this.
And 4 games this afternoon on the 6th of November, a Sunday, of course. We have Hamilton Wanderers, that was underway against Wellington Phoenix in Hamilton. This game this afternoon here in Napier, Eastern Suburbs take on Waitakere at Auckland, and live on Sky Sport number 7, Team Wellington against Auckland City Football Club. And this afternoon's game is broadcast live courtesy of the Sky Sport Next network via the YouTube channel. And we do, of course, thank our naming rights sponsor, ISPS HANDA, for their support of football in New Zealand. Let's have a look at the two teams that are competing this afternoon, starting with Canterbury United. Danny Knight, Lindicott, Storer. The captain, Schwartz, Matheson, Mitchell, Tagachi, Clark, Coughlin, Delaney and Field, and in the subs, Richards, Wilkinson, King and Tung. And looking at the home side, Hawke's Bay United. Morris, Hoyle, Woods, Randall, Mendia, Hoy, Gould, Pickering, Offman, Neal and Robertson, and substitutions, Atkins, Mack, the third, Mason, McKechnie and Akers. And interestingly enough, Darren, Neal and Randall and also Robertson named in the Teak Construction Team of the Month. Good results for them to be selected in that Team of the Month, given that Hawke's Bay United are yet to open their account in the Premiership.
Yeah, I think they'll probably be pretty pleased with that, have 3 players in that team. So and all 3 are well deserving. I think those that saw the game against Auckland City last week would have seen Jesse Randall at his best. The goal he scored was top class, and he's been a threat all season. And Ferguson, Bill at the back have been solid for Hawke's Bay United, so congratulations to those 3.
And as you can see on your screens, wherever you are watching this live stream, left to right is Hawke's Bay United in the black and the Canterbury United Dragons in the red. The officials this afternoon, the referee Chris Bennett, the assistant referee Mark Rule and Trent Pedley, number 2, and the 4th official, Gareth Sheehan. And just about to get underway here at Bluewater Stadium. 4th round of the ISP HANDA Premiership for 2021. Just to swap over there, Hawke's Bay United playing right to left, as you see on your screen, wherever you happen to be.
Reasonable little breeze behind the Hawke's Bay United team in the first half, sort of right to left as you look watching. But I don't think that wind's not that strong that it's going to have a great impact, but nice to have it at your back, I would imagine, going into the first half, and Hawke's Bay United would certainly be wanting to take advantage of that and make a decent start.
And temperature around the 19-degree mark. As you say, the breeze just takes a little bit of that heat off, which will be good for the players. About to get underway here at Bluewater Stadium in Napier. Great to have you on board wherever you're watching on Sky Sport Next. And Hawke's Bay United, early touch of the ball. Close marking on that far side. Jackson Woods was having an early touch, early feel. Boy there. Canterbury United come away with it. A bit of open real estate here on this close side. Lindicott. Just looking for the opening. Back to Mitchell. And Lindicott with the throw. Clark. Good early touches for the Dragons. Close marking from Hawke's Bay though. And a bit of whistle on that far side, Darren.
Yeah, good competitive start. There's a couple of players in the Canterbury team that will be familiar to the local Hawke's Bay supporters, and Ihai Delaney, number 10, who played for Hawke's Bay last year, and Sean Littercoat, number 14 for Canterbury, had a number of seasons at Hawke's Bay before he headed north. He's been playing his club football in Melville and Hamilton, playing National League down in Christchurch this year.
It's a tidy ball across. Bit of open space for the Dragons. Still in possession though. Littercoat. Onto Clark. To Gutchie. That was the cross from him. And Hawke's Bay United come away with it. Hoy, nice touch. Nice touch. Just a bit of an overrun there, wasn't it?
Yeah, just that was a nice little move there, but.
So you get the feeling that Hawke's Bay United at this early stage are always looking for a counter-attack, Darren.
Yeah, well, yeah, it certainly looks that way at the moment. They
want to clear their
trying
line
to keep
here.
Possession is a key for them, really.
Yep.
They have got pace up top, but
Jesse Randall, we saw some wonderful football from him the other week. Gould with a nice touch. Still in possession, Hawke's Bay United. Hoy.
That's where Hawke's Bay need to be better. They need to keep possession, and they've worked hard, got the ball, got themselves up the field a wee bit, and then just a sloppy pass from Pickering that is easily picked off, so attack breaks down. But retaining possession there is really important for them.
Storer back tonight. Storer with the ball at the moment. Looking for a bit of room on that far side. Some
pretty decent experience in the Canterbury team along with Hawke's Bay. So you got Danny Knight in goals, been around a number of seasons. Tom Swartz, the stalwart of Canterbury football, the captain and centre back there. Sort of mirroring the Bill Robertson experience at the back for Hawke's Bay United. Both probably been around similar length of time, I would think.
And that certainly goes Hawke's Bay United's way.
Good work from Jesse Randall. Again, his work rate is exceptional. He's not just a talented attacking player, but he works so hard off the ball. He's got all the way back there and doing a good job for his team defensively.
And the goalkeeper for Hawke's Bay United, Scott Morris, a chance to clear. Fergus Neal with the throw. Back to him again. Just a few intercepts, which they'd be keen to get rid of, Hawke's Bay United. So both teams really just, for want of a better word, Darren, I guess, feeling each other out a little bit. They're early touches of the ball.
Yeah, lots of turnover of possession.
Yeah, not accurate as they would like. Of course, both these teams yet to open their account in the ISPS HANDA Premiership for 2021, both at the bottom of the table. And just...
And I think that's probably part of it, to be fair. It's just that early anxiety. As we watch Canterbury attacking.
Opportunity for Canterbury. Nobody in support.
Just the early anxiety, wanting to get a good feel of the ball and settle into the game. But, there's a bit of riding on this one, being sort of an early season bottom of the table clash. But as I said at the start, I don't think either of these teams are necessarily bottom of the table in terms of quality.
No,
they've had some, couple of good performances each of them in the last couple of weeks. So, probably certainly their first week performances, both of them were soundly beaten. But last week and the week before, both competed really well, and probably just lacking a bit of a rub of the green, really, a bit of luck.
The defender Hoyle coming across there. But now Hawke's Bay United come away with it. Nice touch from Hawke. Good interplay there, but again, that possession turnover once more. The captain for the Canterbury United Dragons is number 5, Tom Schwartz. He scored 1 goal this season, and the other goal scorer for the Dragons is number 9, Gavin Coughlin. Hawke's Bay United in the right end of the pitch. Let's see what they can do. Let's see if they can conjure up something. No, easily diffused, but still they get the throw. Good aggressive marking. The Dragons again defending well, but all they can do is just clear the line. And
yeah, it's a good little period of pressure, but just needing a little bit of quality to open up an opportunity to cross the ball or set themselves up for a shot on goal. But certainly sustained pressure for a few minutes here.
Yeah, they want to find a bit of room for number 7, Jesse Randall, this outstanding young footballer for Hawke's Bay United. Good defence on the far side by Bill Robertson. Great conditions for open football, Darren, though. The pitch was immaculate.
Oh, it is, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, good
There
defence. Gavin Hawke. Let's have a look. What can he do? Has he got support? He has. Easily diffused. It almost looked like something was cooking for Jesse Randall there, Darren.
Yeah, good work from Gavin Hawke. He's intercepted the pass there, and good little bit of skill to get himself in the penalty area, but yeah, unfortunately nothing coming of it for Hawke's Bay.
Hoyle bringing it away for Hawke's Bay United. Through ball. Gavin Hawke again. He's been active. Nice little touch. Nice little touch. This is looking good for Hawke's Bay United. No, commentator's curse straight away there. You could see it by Jesse Randall's reactions.
Yeah, just a communication breakdown. I think Jesse was looking for the ball from Gould a little bit quicker and sort of stalled his run so not to go offside, and yeah, it all broke down.
That's right. Good signs, though, from the home side, Hawke's Bay United. Storer just tidying it up with the goalkeeper, Danny Knight. Dragons in position again. Good numbers. Mitchell. Defence needed from United. Nice touch.
Interesting. So Hawke's Bay United without Corey Vickers this weekend, so he's played the last couple of weeks. So he's, I think, based in Nelson and has been coming in and playing the last couple of weeks for Hawke's Bay. But he's in the middle of the park the last couple of weeks, and his experience and physicality has been really important for them winning that midfield battle. And interesting to see how they cope without him today, because he's been a standout, certainly in the last 2 games for Hawke's Bay United.
We certainly noticed it in the game between Hamilton Wanderers and Hawke's Bay United. The extra size of their players, it seemed to be that
yeah,
was
just that physicality. That's
yeah.
right. Yeah, they're just winning the second balls, the chance. Yeah, good little, a mistake creating a chance there for Canterbury. First opportunity to have a strike on goal, but completely mishit, really.
Yeah. Hawke's Bay clearing away. Gould. Clark, I stand corrected. Was actually Gould.
Okay.
Just on the monitor, got a bit confused there, Darren.
Mendes basically sent that about 15 feet over the top of Ahmed Ottman on the far side.
10 minutes gone in the first half here at Bluewater Stadium in Napier. Hawke's Bay United, the home side, against Canterbury United, the Dragons. And just a bit of tit for tat in the early exchange, it has to be said. Coughlin. Good ball across on that far side. Looking promising, looking promising. Yeah. Diffused by Hawke's Bay United. And here they come again, Gavin Hoy. He's been a bit of a handful, it has to be said. However, not accurate there with the defensive pass. And United, Canterbury that is, they come away with it. Matheson. And diffused at the back there.
Yeah, so a couple of really nice moments from Lyle Matheson there. He was the one who just had that strike a little bit earlier, so got himself in that position. He's nice little give and go in the middle penalty area there, and nearly created a chance, and then again taking on the fullback to try and get across him, so becoming more prominent.
This is looking good for the Dragons, and a great save there for Hawke's Bay United. The goalkeeper, Scott Morris. Wow. Yeah, and he had to stretch for that, Darren. He had to. Let's look at the replay here.
Nicely held up at the near post, and then Garvin Coughlin has twisted, turned, and created space for himself, get a shot in, and Morris has done really well to parry that over the crossbar. But danger signs for Hawke's Bay United.
The Dragons with a corner. There's an appeal. One of the Hawke's Bay United guys is down prone. Let's see if we see that on the replay.
That wasn't, might be Sam Pickering, is it? He's has just attacked the ball at the near post there from the corner and got clattered. Nothing too much in it, I don't think. But yeah, good signs for Canterbury there. Really a couple of nice passages of play that they've created.
But also Hawke's Bay United defence up to the task as well, and have kept their goal intact, which is positive for them, of course. Robertson, nothing doing but just throwing it into touch. Coughlin, nice little touch. But again, Bill Robertson.
No nonsense, Bill. He's defend first. That's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, if the ball's not in play, they can't score, can they?
No, that's right. I think the sort of the modern game is all about playing, etc. And I'm not suggesting there's not a place for it, but I think also you're dead right. If the ball's sitting on the sideline, you're not going to score from there. So nothing wrong with Bill's approach, I don't think. To when it's on, play. If it's not, get rid of it.
Hoy and Gould putting pressure. But
the ball did holding up in the breeze a wee bit. So I think it has picked up a wee bit since kickoff, just a wee bit stronger than the start. So certainly goal kicks and things from that goal kick from Danny Knight certainly held up.
Fergus Neal, the captain, with a throw there. Jesse Randall looking like it was going to start something there, but easily diffused, and here come the Dragons on the counter-attack. Schwartz, the captain, brings it forward.
To be fair, probably not his game, a galloping run through the middle, but
he scored one goal this season for the Dragons. Captain Tom Schwartz.
I think that was probably a header from a corner, to be fair to him, rather than a run from his own half.
What are you trying to say there, Darren? There's a good cross ball. for Hawke's Bay United. Jesse Randall, good touch.
It's a good tackle.
It was a good tackle. Jesse Randall still in possession, trying to find some space. Turning, no. Hawke's Bay United, they want to pull the trigger when they're there, but got to find the space to enable them to do it.
Oh, he's just looked to side foot that, going for precision rather than power. And
Pickering. Boy. There was a bit of space there, but Hawke's Bay United still with the ball. Nice touch, not quite. The Hawke's Bay defence, the man-on-man cover, has been pretty darn good, Darren. It's got to be said.
To be fair, Sam Pickering, unfortunately, is that's I think the third time he's given possession away. He's got to tighten that up, because they're getting us again in good positions and getting good position in the right part of the field, but just sloppy passes, giving the ball away unnecessarily.
We do welcome on board our viewers from the Christchurch area and Canterbury. If you are watching on this Sky Sport Next coverage, free on the YouTube channel, glad to be bringing you these pictures. Dragons always probing here, always probing. Hawke's Bay. Just Hoffman. It's those crucial moments, aren't they? They're just not being won.
Swartz again.
Hacks through the left foot. No one running on. But they do get the throw. The Dragons take it quickly, as you would expect. Just bringing it back to go forward. Allowing the space to open up. Bring it to the near side. Storer.
Matheson again, great turn.
Very much so. Puts the foot down, having a look, looking for a chip. But no, up and wide.
Yeah, another great little turn. So there, yeah, again, that's sort of 3 or 4 little snippets of quality from Matheson. He's a dangerous player. He started on the left, he's sort of swapped over and now operating from this right side. But yeah, he looks a pretty decent young player, and to keep an eye, Hawke's Bay United certainly will have to keep an eye on him.
Of course, the top goal scorer in the ISPS HANDA Premiership for 2021 at the moment, Derek Taiku with 3. And he certainly proved a handful for Hamilton Wanderers. They are very much deserving of their position of top of the table. The early front runners.
So yeah, so that was they played Canterbury last week. Late winner from Jordan Lamb, I think it was, for Hamilton to pinch the points from Canterbury, which are, you know, I watched that game and I think Canterbury looked quite good. You know, pretty competitive, and probably, as I said at the start, feel a wee bit unlucky that they didn't at least pick up a point at that game.
Dragons coming away with the football, probing on that far side. Defence from Hawke's Bay United. Again, Bill Robertson lets one fly.
And referee just going to have a quiet word, I think, to Bill Robertson, who was a bit late on his challenge on Delaney in the middle of the park. Just a quiet reminder that stay on your feet and no more of that. Thank you very much.
Gould putting a heavy challenge there, coming through. The energy, though, for Hawke's Bay United around the goal. Even chasing back looks pretty good, though, Darren, doesn't it? They're putting pressure if it's there.
It's no doubt they work hard. The front three are asked to sort of do a shift defensively as well. Randall, great ball.
Yeah, good touch from Jesse Randall. Again, that possession just turning over fairly easily, it has to be said, for the Dragons, but Hawke's Bay United get the quick throw. Let's see if they can conjure up something. Getting close to the halfway stage of the first half here at Bluewater Stadium in Napier. Good little crowd forming here, and the wonderful thing about Bluewater Stadium, Darren, you can sit in the shade or come over to where we are in the commentary booth and have the sun, which is fantastic.
Yeah, it's a fantastic ground, all right.
Absolutely, one of the most picturesque grounds you could find anywhere in New Zealand, I would suggest. Again, looking promising. Dragons come away with it. The coat, good touch, going across to that far side. It's a nice through ball as well. Here come the Dragons. Here come the Dragons. Stop and start. Doing everything, the Dragons. Good marking, tangle of the legs. Who's got the ball? Who wants the ball? I would suggest, Darren, that Hawke's Bay may have dodged a significant opportunity by the Dragons there.
Yeah, I think he's saying that Sean Ruddercoat's fouled Jim Hoyle there. Probably pretty experienced sort of move from Jim. He's just got himself in the way between him and the ball. But yeah, another good opportunity for Canterbury there.
Good forward ball, but covered off there on this far side. But back to Hawke's Bay. Fergus Neal, the captain. Jesse Randall. Probing, looking. Nice little touch. Yeah, not really struck with a lot of authority.
Yeah, I think Karan's, he's had it all right. It's just, he's a fair way out there. He's probably good 25 or so yards out, and he's probably asking a bit to find the back of the net there. But yeah, good signs at both ends from an attacking point of view.
Certainly very even at this early stage as we approach the halfway mark of the first half. And a big ball through for Canterbury United Dragons. Here they go, looking to manufacture something. That was very close marking there from Hawke's Bay United, and forcing Canterbury to go to that far side to try and find space, but again, pretty easily diffused. And a big long ball from Scott Morris, giving a chance for his players to get forward. Bill Robertson. Again, looking to find space for the strikers. Nice touch. Jackson Woods was there with the ball. Hoffman finding space on this near side. They'll let that run over the touchline and they'll get the throw. Hawke's Bay United. Jesse Randall. Play on. Good little period of play here for Hawke's Bay United if they just show a bit of patience and hang on to the football. That's all they have to do. Jackson Wood. They turn it over and it gives a chance for Canterbury to clear.
Again, it's just that, just a little bit of quality. Intent is right, work rate's there. Just looking for, just the quality of the cross, the quality of the pass. I think, to be fair, I think Canterbury looked the better of the sides in terms of retaining possession. Hawke's Bay United just guilty of a few sloppy moments that have given possession away under no pressure.
And here they come again, Canterbury United. Coghlan with the touch it was there, and now a lot of talk out there on the pitch too, Darren, isn't there? You can hear it all the way up here. They're trying to get the comms absolutely right, and Garvin Coghlan there.
So Coghlan, who is from Dunedin, so he's based in Dunedin. I believe he's still down there, so he's sort of come up to play, given that Southern United were unable to enter a team this year due to COVID, sort of the impact that COVID did.
And Taguchi with the corner kick for Canterbury United. It's flat and slightly wide. Hawke's Bay come away with it. Still an opportunity for Canterbury United. And a messy counter-attack opportunity for Hawke's Bay United. What can they do with this? Just fractionally behind, and Canterbury United, they defuse it once more. Just when it looked promising for the counter-attack for Hawke's Bay United, Canterbury United were able to block and stop them.
Yeah, similar story, unfortunately. Good opportunity on the break, but again, an under-hit pass. Possibly the wrong option.
Store up. Big throw. Here we go again, Jesse Randall. What happens? Another throw to Hawke's Bay United. Fergus Neal, the captain. That was tidy. Gould with the football. And all that United can do is try and clear it, but they can't. Gavin Hoy, nice through ball there. Trying to find some space. Gould again. And not a bad effort. There wasn't much doing. He had to try and pivot and turn and get on his left foot, but again, opportunity missed, but good pressure from Hawke's Bay United.
Yeah, we've had sort of 27 minutes of similar sort of stuff, haven't we? Sort of half chances at both ends, and just that little bit of, I keep saying it, and unfortunately I'll say it again, but yeah, just a little bit of extra quality to get it on target.
They come away again. Lidicote through.
Yeah, well read from Bill Robertson.
Bill Robinson. Gosh, he's an absolute rock at the back there, isn't he? Tall lad. Comes steaming in and diffuses what could look like a opportunity to score. And easily diffused there, Scott Morris. Jesse Randall up and over. Hawke's Bay United, this is looking good. And again, just when it looked like there was an opening there, Canterbury United step up to the plate and able to defuse it. Nice through ball there, nice touch. Beautiful turn and great skills there. Fergus Neal putting pressure there on Danny Knight, but equal to the task. Here's an opportunity. Here's an opportunity for the Dragons.
Oh, good save, Morris.
Good save. Good save. Scott Morris for Hawke's Bay United. That looked all over Red Rover. Let's see if we see a replay on that, Darren.
Yeah, good little move, Coghlan. Matheson involved again through to Coghlan, and yeah, Morris has made himself big. Great right foot to block the shot. So well done, Scott.
Pure instinct there, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Pure instinct. Hawke's Hawke's Bay United. Still with the ball. Dragons now. Good pressure for Hawke's Bay. Good pressure for Hawke's Bay. What can they do? Again, Canterbury United come away with it, but good, strong man-on-man marking there. Waiting for the whistle. Play to the whistle, man. Play to the whistle. It's the old adage, don't look at the referee, only until you hear the whistle, boys. It's what we teach our young boys and girls, don't we, Darren?
That's right.
Yep, regardless of what
he sort of had his whistle in his mouth, sort of thinking, oh, should I, shouldn't I? But there wasn't actually anything to blow it for. So
exactly. It was a bit
everyone
hesitant.
stopped and looked at him.
Exactly. And throw going to Canterbury United. Dragons have it. Bill Robinson again, if in doubt, smash it up the side. Good defence, Hawke's Bay United. Pop over the top, not claimed. And just look to settle it down, tidy it up. Pop it back to Scott Morris.
Oh, he's done well there. I was going to say that's a bit of a mismatch at the back there with Storer and on Gould. There's a better foot difference in height, but Gould's done well to flick that on.
And again, Coughlin was always looking for opportunity in that midfield for Canterbury United, but Hawke's Bay had an opportunity again. Coughlin once more. Looking for space on this near side. He finds it. Littercoat. Coughlin still. Littercoat. And the whistle well and truly goes there. Strong defence on Taguchi. By Mandia, it seems.
Yeah, just got a little bit tight on him and gave him a little nudge in the back.
Canterbury United having a look.
Oh.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What a save right there. He was wrong-footed and he would have been blocked by the players in front of him, getting a good sight because it was a low strike. Let's see if we see that on the replay.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it is a good strike, but from Clark, I think, isn't it? And it's almost
swinging.
like he sort of mishit it a wee bit, and it took a wee bit longer to get there than Morris thought. But yeah, he's got himself across and
swinging
made
away.
a good save.
Yep. Taguchi with a corner kick for Canterbury United. High one this time, up to that far post, and it looks like it came off a Hawke's Bay United player. I'm suggesting yes.
I think so, yes, but the referee's given a corner, goal kick, sorry.
Goal kick,
Probably
no.
should have been a corner. But
Possibly. He might be in a better position than you and I, Darren. Well, Scott Morris has been outstanding for Hawke's Bay United thus far.
And he's been outstanding in all of the games, actually. He's made some great saves last week against Auckland, had a sound game against Team Wellington, and to be fair, couldn't have done anything about the goals they conceded in the first game as well, so he's certainly been a good addition this year.
Kevin Hoy. Pickering. Gould trying to find some space, but nobody running onto the ball. Again, Canterbury United are able to let it just run over the goal line there, and they can clear. Coughlin again. Little push in the back. Doesn't stop his progress. On a bit of a run here.
Yeah, good defending Karaman there.
Yeah. Come away
strong.
with it. What can they do on the counter? Looking. Touch back. Just allow them to settle. Get their players in the positions that they want and hopefully find a through ball. but
yeah. Just disappointing. I mean, that's. I mean, I don't want to be critical too. I mean, it's all good and well for us to sit up here and say he could do and should do something, but yeah, just forcing passes that are not there. I mean, not even sure what Ottman was looking to achieve there. And again, just turning possession over just far too easily. Hawke's Bay.
Here we go again. Canterbury United. Coglan once more. Liticote. Dancing a run through, finding a bit of space. The strike was not good, it was just wide. No real pressure on Scott Morris there. Good defence from Hawke's Bay United, shutting that down.
Coglan started to become more and more into the game as well, sort of more renowned as a out-and-out striker, but certainly playing a wee bit deeper, picking up the ball in dangerous areas and sort of pulling the strings in that attacking third for Canterbury at the moment.
They can turn on a dime, it seems, some of these slightly smaller, nimble players, can't they? And that's the advantage of having someone a little bit. I mean, physicality is one thing, but when you can actually make a run and turn on a sixpence, that can make a difference, can't it?
Yeah.
Good interchange there for Hawke's Bay United. And trying to find space forward. Again, the accuracy once more, Darren. Would it be unfair to expect a little bit more? This is game 4 of the Premiership.
Yeah, like I said, I wouldn't want to be overly critical, but yeah, I mean, it's just times, and that was another example there. I think it was Pickering again that's just turned possession over. You can see what he's trying to do. He's trying to get things happening and create something, but I just think they're just being a wee bit impatient.
Gavin Hawke, just a little jog up there, trying to find some space, trying to find the cavalry. Jesse Randall, stop and go, stop and go. He has skills, that boy, he has skills. Napier across. And again, Canterbury United once more. As we get close to the countdown to half-time here at Bluewater Stadium in Napier. Nice touch, nice touch. Jesse Randall putting pressure on. Nearly for Hawke's Bay, but Canterbury United once more looking promising. Seth Clark there. Nice touch through. Hawke's Bay United. Back to Danny Knight to allow things to settle down for Canterbury United, the Dragons. It's a bit of a Hail Mary, but then an overhead pass going nowhere, but let's see, what's the call there? Penalty in favour of Canterbury United.
Again, nothing too much in that. Just challenge for the ball, and I think Mandir again is just a wee bit late. Free kick to Canterbury, but see whether they can create something here. Big guys being sent forward, Storer and Swartz. See if they can create something here. Ehide Delaney. They've certainly got a bit of height in the team, Canterbury, so these sort of situations are quite dangerous for them because they can cause you a bit of trouble.
And this is where we want the defence of Hawke's Bay United to really stand up, led by, of course, Bill Robinson in the 20 shirt. Hawke's Bay United, they come away with it.
It's the ball, Sean Liticote.
He knew.
Experienced defending, yeah. He knew what was going to happen because he's got Jesse on his outside there. And
Gavin Hawke gets
timely interception.
Gets United underway. Hawke's Bay United. Mandir again. Hoy.
Well, it's a decent ball.
That is a decent ball.
It's better. That's the quality we're talking about. So then we've got to get something on the end of it. But yeah, lovely ball from Gavin Hoy, just putting it into a real dangerous area, and it's up to the attackers then to get on the end of it.
Yeah, that's right. Caelan Gould looking promising, but just a metre or so just short of perhaps making contact with the head and at least giving it an opportunity. Just have a look at one in the back of the net. But a chance for Danny Knight to clear things away. Just under 5 minutes till half-time. 0-0. And it's been a fairly even point-scoring game, one would say. In fact, probably if I was awarding points like they do in boxing, I'd probably put Canterbury United Dragons just ahead of Fraser.
Yeah, I'd have to agree there.
But what have we got here? It was just a bit of a tough tackle.
Yeah, I think Fergus Neil has gone to collect the ball and collected Ihai Delaney instead. So again, nothing intentional. It's just mistimed, and certainly that breeze has picked up. Which
Taguchi, high ball to that far side, straight to Hawke's Bay United. Fergus Neal. It's his pass back again. Nice touch, nice touch. But you need more than 3 passes, Darren. Sorry to harp on about it. Nice. Gavin Hoy again. But an accurate header there from Bill Robertson, it has to be said too. Gould putting pressure.
Composed from Danny Knight.
Pretty relaxed, wasn't he? Almost looked like he was going to dunk a tea bag into his cup of tea and have a sip and then clear that. So what do you think just before half-time? Will they try and roll the dice either side, or will it be just going to the sheds, regroup, refresh, have a glass of water, and hear what the coach has to say? Still, opportunity. Hawke's Bay United. Not over yet.
Yeah, well, I think, I guess if you're coaching either side, it's very similar. Endeavour, effort, work rate, etc., all there. Just being a little bit more composed on the ball, a bit more patience, particularly in the attacking third.
You'd almost say that the message would be same for both sides, wouldn't you?
No, yeah, quite similar.
Yeah.
Neither have had, I think Canterbury have had the better chances. Scott Morrison's pulled off a couple of excellent saves. Knight hasn't necessarily had to do certainly as much from a saving point of view. So they've created the better chances. But I think you're right. Just something quite similar in terms of the feedback from coaches, I would think.
And here, Bill up from the back. They don't want to concede anything just before halftime either side, but it certainly looks that way as we clock over to the 44-minute mark. And we're not sure what injury time or extra time.
Just about to find that out from Gareth Sheehan on the far side there. I don't imagine there'll be too much because we haven't really had any reason for stoppages. Probably get the 1 minute, it'd be my guess, which I'm never really sure where they find a minute from, but nevertheless.
Yes.
There we go, 1 minute.
Who would have thought?
Yeah.
Who would have thought?
I sort of think if there's no stoppages, what do you have stoppage time for? But
such is life. Pressure, pressure, pressure. Oh, still not out of it yet, the Dragons. Opportunity for the Dragons, though, to come away with it after looking promising. Hawke's Bay United just about on the stroke of half-time. An intercept there. Good defence, Hawke's Bay United. Trying to find a little bit of room. Gavin Hoy, nice touch, nice touch. Trying to find Gould with a through ball. Again, Canterbury United, defence off the heel. 40-odd seconds to go. What can Hawke's Bay United do? Can they conjure up one? Can they pull a rabbit out of a hat? Let's see. Neil. Enough to get a corner.
I think, was it a corner or no, it might be a throw on.
Just
I think
a throw.
Just on the other side of the flag.
Hands on head. They're appealing. They're having a chat. It's a throw. What's the discussion there? There's a summit. There's a conference. Referee Chris
I
Bennett.
think the referee's saying, well, if you don't take it, we'll just have half time.
Yeah,
so
we'll blow the whistle. Your call, lads. Your
yeah.
call. Righto. Hawke's Bay United. And that is half-time here at Bluewater Stadium. All tied up 0-0 between the home side, Hawke's Bay United, and Canterbury United Dragons. We're going to take a 10-minute break, and we'll be back with you very shortly. And a very good afternoon and welcome back to Bluewater Stadium in Napier for the second half of this ISPS HANDA Men's Premiership between the home side Hawke's Bay United and the Canterbury United Dragons. Tied up 0-0 here at half time, and both sides had opportunities in that first half, more so to Canterbury United, but weren't able to convert, so we're hoping for bigger and better things in the second half for both sides. Thanks to some fantastic work in the goal, Scott Morris for Hawke's Bay United, 2 or 3 good shots on goal he was able to keep out, which has meant that that score is 0-0, as you can see on your screen. And of course this coverage live and exclusive on skysportnext via the YouTube channel, and a wonderful relationship between New Zealand Football and Sky Sport. They've agreed to a partnership to show all ISPS HANDA men's and women's premiership games for the first time, with 75% of the matches free for fans. It doesn't get any better than that. 4 games this afternoon in round 4. Wanderers, Phoenix, United Canterbury, as we can see right now, Suburbs, Waitakere at 4, and live on Sky Sports 7, Team Wellington against Auckland City. But underway here at Bluewater Stadium in Napier. And again, immediately, Canterbury United with possession. You're playing right to left, as you can see on your screen, in the red shirts, and Hawke's Bay United in the black. And it was just inaccuracy for both sides in that first half. And a very good afternoon again to my expert commentator, the Chief Executive Officer of Central Football, Darren Mason. We said just prior to half-time that the message on both whiteboards for both teams would have been the same, so it'll be interesting to see if they've adhered to what the instructions have been from their respective coaches.
Yeah, I mean, I think in terms of how they performed in the first half, it was probably the things that they did well were from both sides, and the things that they need to sharpen up were from both sides. Certainly be interesting to see what the tactics are for the second half. Canterbury with the breeze, it's a reasonable little breeze right to left behind their backs in this half, but yeah, look, to be honest, I think the first half wasn't the greatest advertisement for football. It was plenty of effort, plenty of endeavour, but just lacking in quality, which was resulted obviously in not a great deal of goal scoring opportunities. But let's see if we can have a 45 minutes here of a bit more entertainment.
And number 14, Sean Lidicote, receiving a little bit of attention there. And play underway.
No changes to either side by the looks of things. So
Bill Robertson. Gould. Again, marking from Canterbury United. Strong. And they come away with it. Lovely touch there. Nice pass. Nice pass. Gavin Hoy. Gavin Hoy. Good through ball. Hawke's Bay United. Hawke's Bay United in the right end of the pitch. What can they do?
Well played, Ottman, Randall. But yeah, just the end product again.
Gavin Hoy, he's looked likely whenever he's touched the ball. He's created a few opportunities and a bit of space for the home side. Again, waiting for the whistle to be blown, and it wasn't, Darren. Did you spot that?
Yeah.
That would have been what I would have written on the whiteboard. That's the whistle there, isn't it? It's so easy from up here, it's got to be said, but goodness gracious me. And there's a card, is it? It certainly is. Yellow card, Gavin Hoy?
Yeah, what I'm thinking it's Jesse Rand. Jackson Woods that's picked that one up, I think.
Is it? Yeah.
Just, or is it Gavin? I'm not sure, breaking up that attack.
Yeah, it looked like Gavin Hoy, number 10, Hawke's Bay United. That's possibly the recipient of that yellow card. First one of the afternoon, though. Down into the pocket there for Canterbury United. Probing, an opportunity. Run through, a strike, a block by Hawke's Bay United. Good defence. Good defence.
Yeah, Bill Robertson again, body on the line stuff, comes out, blocks that shot from Taguchi. Yeah, good work from Sam Field down on this left-hand side as well. So good to see that he getting forward. He didn't really see much of him involved in the attacking side of the play in the first half, but being maybe given a bit more licence to get forward on this left side for Canterbury.
Scott Morris, who's had an outstanding first half. A lot has been asked of him. Nice touch there. Hawke's Bay United popping the ball through, but just a little too much on it. And up the tram line. Bit of space this side if they want to use it, Hawke's Bay United. They go in the middle. Gould applying pressure. Neil. Gavin Hoy. Nice little touch there. Good promising signs to start with for Hawke's Bay United, but as has been the story of the day, Canterbury United equal to the task to defuse any opportunity that Hawke's Bay United appear to have. Again down that far side, Bill Robertson finding the comfort of the goalkeeper. And he just kicks it over the line to let his team get a bit of breathing space and regroup. They have to work hard on defence. Looking good for Canterbury United. The cross comes across and it's in the back of the net. That's a shame for Hawke's Bay United, but well taken from Canterbury United.
So Ehai Delaney coming back to haunt his old team. So Delaney played for Hawke's Bay last year, and great little run across the near post. Sean Littercoat involved as well. Good driven ball into the box. Great run across to the near post from Delaney, and a tidy little finish that Morris again has done all he could to try and keep out. But that's the start that Canterbury would have wanted, I'm sure, and it's almost a little bit deja vu from 3 weeks ago when we watched Hawke's Bay United Hamilton Wanderers, where early in the second half as well, but all to do now for Hawke's Bay.
But it looked like one of those goals that sort of came from nowhere, because you'd almost expect them to defend it like they've done in the past, but it was just a nice little touch off the heel pretty much, wasn't it? Hawke's Bay just need to retain a bit of composure, not chase the game, stick to the plan, stick to the process. They've looked likely up front if they can just get the accuracy with the through ball, as we can see now. And there's the whistle and a card. Referee Bennett goes to the pocket, and that's a yellow card. Didn't pick the number there.
Yeah, Sean Littercoat, number 14. Yeah,
number 14.
Just picks up a yellow ticket for a foul on Gavin Hoy.
So one apiece they are.
So yeah, no, a good, well-worked goal. Certainly, if you looks a little bit like Canterbury have given licence to both their fullbacks. So in the first few minutes of the second half, we've seen both right back and Sean Littercoat and left back Sam Field for Canterbury, both given a wee bit more licence to attack and try and create opportunities. And Littercoat there, able to put it on a plate for Delaney.
Jesse Randall, high ball through, having a look. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Just a bit of a bouncer there, wasn't it?
Yeah, good win from Jim Hoyle.
But still, it's always danger when the ball goes to ground in front of the goal. But Canterbury United right back on it. Nice pass there, looking for someone inside. No. So we're going from one end of the pitch to the other. Exciting stuff, though, the second half. It's come alive a little bit.
Yeah, more entertainment already in this half, to be fair, than we had in just about the first 45. So.
And look, we do appreciate you joining us live on Sky Sport Next via the YouTube channel, and a big thanks to the sponsors ISPS HANDA for their role in this Premiership New Zealand football during the summer 2021. And plenty of football ahead of us, of course. The playoffs aren't until March next year, so a lot of great football ahead of us, and this is the place to watch it. Live and exclusive on Sky Sport Next.
Yeah, good strong play from Corey Mitchell in the middle of the park for Canterbury.
Ball Bulger, Robertson just overshooting. Slightly, danger for Hawke's Bay United. Looking to get the cross.
Matheson, good ball again, unlucky, just a bit overhit.
Bit of a pile up there, but Hawke's Bay come away with it just. Still not out of danger yet. Pickering.
So this is into this breeze now in the second half. Trying to get Jesse Randall in behind the fullbacks is not going to be as easy.
Is it a case of just playing back a little bit closer and a bit more power on the passes, perhaps?
Yeah, well, I mean,
Darren?
just the wind's just going to hold the ball up. It's just not going to, it's going to be hard to judge the pace of the ball for Jesse to get him behind and use his pace to cause problems. But then, to be fair, Canterbury have dealt with that really well in the first half as well.
They are ahead. 1-0 here at Bluewater Stadium in Napier. Aotearoa, New Zealand, and we do welcome you on board if you are taking the live stream via YouTube around the world. Great to have your company. Gould with a bit of a run.
Again, very composed, Corey Mitchell.
Fourth game of the Premiership for both sides. Darren, fitness should be up to where the respective coaches would need it to be, do you think? Or are they still finding a bit of that? Yes, Gould. Have a look. Hawke's Bay is the word, but no.
Yeah, that's another decent half chance. You probably class it. Good run from Gould.
Yep.
But yeah, regarding fitness, yeah, I mean, I would imagine there was such a small pre-season between the winter and the summer season, so players were sort of trying to balance being fit, but then not over sort of doing it as well and ending up getting themselves injured. So I'd say you're probably looking at this week and next week as players sort of getting to full fitness.
Big pass across to the keeper, Morris. Creates a little bit of pressure. And as a result, Canterbury United get the throw. Again, the throw to Canterbury United. Going down that far side, looking for an opening, looking for an opportunity. One touch, one pass. Nice for Canterbury United. Looking promising, but the shot at goal.
Well,
it wasn't rushed, it just went over the top, just strike it.
Yeah, no, good, well worked. Littercoach certainly coming into his own, showing his class and experience, but starting to become more and more involved in.
That's nice composure there, Hawke's Bay United. Coming down this near side, they get the throw.
Certainly impressed with Corey Mitchell in the middle of the park there. He's strong on the ball, very composed.
And there, Bill Robertson, he's telling his players to bring up the energy level a bit by the look of that hand signal. Take it forward, lads, take it forward. And they have. Jesse Randall. Jesse Randall. He stops, he goes. Unfortunately, trying to milk a corner, but they get the throw, it looks like. Yes, indeedy. Hawkesbury United with the throw. They will want to strike back to get rid of that goal deficit they're facing at the moment. Not a strong drive there, unfortunately.
Yeah, just deflection took the pace off the shot, but yeah, again, nice little interchange and creating a half chance. Interesting to see. I mean, what are we, quarter of an hour into the second half? 1-0 down. Hawkesbury United. Just to see Chris Greatholder, Jonathan Gould on the bench, just to see the two of them at the moment having a conversation, maybe considering what changes could be made to get them back into the game.
Nice touch there. And just clearing their line again once more. Almost looked like he was grabbed there. It almost, yes, I'm suggesting yes.
Yeah, Takuchi just had a good handful of his shirt there, and yeah, he's given a half-hearted complaint, but
yeah,
I mean, that should actually be a yellow card.
I thought that's what he was going to head to, and that's what the Hawkesbury United players are appealing for.
I don't understand that. He's got an assistant referee on this side, and the referee says he's broken up a promising attack, and that's a yellow card.
That was on Mandir, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's no different to the other ones. It's inconsistency just gets a bit frustrating at times.
Long through ball going nowhere for Hawkesbury United. And
so it does look like, just looking over at the Hawkesbury United bench, JC Mack looks like he's going to be introduced. Just to see what changes are made there, who comes off, and
trying to find some space in the goal.
Soft free kick again.
Yeah. To be honest, I initially thought he hardly touched him, to be fair. Clearly
No,
he
it's
did.
just a little nudge in the back, isn't it? It's nothing. It's just part of the game these days. And unfortunately, players just sort of feel that nudge in the back and fall over.
So the inclusion of JC Mack imminent for Hawkesbury United in the number 16 shirt.
Looks like, I think it'll be Ahmed Ottman. By the looks of things, that might be the player to make way for him.
Mm-hmm. Jesse Randall back, Gavin Hoy, he's always looked good. Gould for Hawkesbury United. And nice touch, Bill Robertson. Gets the ball back again. And just giving his charges a chance to settle down and find an opening from this rigorous Canterbury defence.
And Hawkesbury will make their first change, so it is Ahmed Ottman, who he's probably had a bit of a frustrating day. Hasn't really been able to get into the game, and JC Mack comes on.
And of course, JC Mack is the captain of the Virgin Islands side. So experience and talent, no doubt. And Hawkesbury United will be wanting him to step up to the plate today if they can claw back this one-goal deficit.
He's certainly a talented player. He's quick, can finish, struggled with injuries over the winter and certainly the start of this season. But if you're going to unlock a team, then he's certainly the man to do it for you.
Hawkesbury United with possession now. Nice little touch there. Just sometimes those 50-50 balls end up falling at Canterbury's feet, don't they?
Yeah, well, I just think, it's, again, quite similar to that Hamilton game where they're just the middle of the park. They just seem to be picking up that second ball, that one that, the first ball gets played forward and then it bounces back into the middle of the park, and Canterbury, I hesitate to say, would probably have picked up the majority of those sort of that sort of possession. As I said before, Corey Mitchell for me has been a standout in that space. Just the composure, the ability to be in the right place, just to pick up those loose passes.
Schwartz, the captain, big lad on this near side. Cross ball, easily diffused by Scott Morris.
Out for a goal kick, must have just gone over the line.
Yep. A little bit inaccurate there for Hawke's Bay United, but they still have possession, but it's under pressure slightly. And Scott Morris can only come forward and get foot to ball and try and get it up and out of the danger zone. Net result, Canterbury throw on that far side.
And another change for Hawke's Bay United by the looks of things about to be made. I say young George Akers, I should say that because he's not that young anymore. He's about to have his 21st, I think, this year, or early 2021. But so he's going to be introduced.
20-minute mark just rolled over. Hawke's Bay United, the home side, 0, and Canterbury United Dragons 1. They're really digging deep, you feel, Hawke's Bay United, to put pressure when the ball's being passed back, just in case they get some scraps, because it almost seems that's what they're going to try and, not so much live off, but grab a hold of to try and turn into something. Gould, trying. Opportunity, perhaps. Hawke's Bay United, nice through ball, but again, here we go though, cross ball.
Great defending from Schwartz, just showing his experience there.
The captain stepping up to the plate for Canterbury United. Mandia. Karen Mandia. Gavin Hoy. He's looked really good this afternoon, Gavin Hoy. Jackson Woods. Hoy. That has merit. Gould. Gould with the ball at his feet. What can he do? He turns. He has a look. No, diffused. Again, not striking.
So he's done his what he could to give himself an opportunity. Great little good feet. Opened up some space and just completely mishit the shot.
Back live. Canterbury United come away with the ball. Good close marking there from Hawke's Bay United. Coughlin, cross. Just really trying to press on this defence. But letting them move forward a little bit. Hawke's Bay United.
Oh, what a goal.
What a goal. Where did that come from? I tell you what, that came from nowhere. Didn't look like anything was being set up, but let's have a look on the replay here, Darren, and just talk us through what we're seeing here.
Oh, it's just an incredible strike. So he's got, you're right, nothing looked like it was on, and he's just bent it absolute worldie into the top corner. Yeah, I mean, look, I feel for Scott Morris there. He's picking that out of the net, and he can't do anything about it. It's a wonder strike. Garvin Coughlin, what a goal.
He's looked likely this whole afternoon.
He has, yeah. And he's certainly been dangerous. He's been, we commented in the first half there, he's just picking the ball up in dangerous areas and pulling the strings a wee bit. But yeah, he's pulled one out of the bag there, that's for sure.
Yeah, have a look at it again, Darren. Just turning, pivoting, strikes it with his right foot, bit of a curve on it. And as you quite rightly point out, unfortunately, Scott Morris, who's been outstanding this afternoon, he didn't stand a chance there. No. Top right-hand corner, what do you do? Nothing.
No, you can't blame the keeper there. That's just top class goal
Caught us a little bit unawares too.
I think we'll see a bit more of that during the week and the goal of the week things on YouTube and whatnot that New Zealand Football put out, because it's
and on the Sky Sport highlights too,
yeah,
as well.
totally guaranteed to be on there, that's for sure.
Yeah, for sure. And the only thing was, it caught us a little bit unawares, so we didn't get quite as animated as we normally would.
Didn't look like there was anything on at all. But
here we go again. Here we go again. Canterbury United are putting the foot down. Opportunity here. Canterbury United having a look, but diffused by Hawke's Bay. But that was very much danger signs for them. Still in possession, Canterbury United. The Dragons, they are well and truly, certainly on fire here. 2-0 up. Golly gee. What can Hawke's Bay do? They need to get back quickly and get back now.
Yeah, I mean, it's still, what have we got? You know, we're halfway through, or just over halfway through the second half. So again,
something can come from nothing, but
yeah, get a goal and they're back in it. But yeah, they're certainly, unfortunately, not looking particularly likely at the moment. I mean, that's, yeah, you just take your hat off. If you're a defender or in the opposition there, you just say well done, because there's nothing you can do about a goal like that.
It was the old story. We were kind of looking for him to set something up towards the goal for one of his strikers to come through, but he just turned and pivoted, and Coughlin.
I mean, yeah, you could argue, could someone have got a wee bit tighter to him and prevented him from having a strike, but I think that's probably being a bit overcritical.
At the end of the day, it's in the book, as they say. 2-0 down, the home side, Hawke's Bay United, and the Dragons. They are looking very good, and here's an opportunity on this near side. Cross ball diffused by Hawke's Bay, but still danger signs, and a third one. A third one for the Dragons. Goodness gracious me. The floodgates well and truly open.
Another excellent strike.
Sam Field bringing it down this near side. The good cross.
And Taguchi's just, another great strike again. Scott Morris's. Can't be blamed for that. We watch it again.
Look at this.
Yeah.
It is a shame.
Top strike.
So suddenly Canterbury United up 3-0. Goals in the 6th minute of the second half, the 22nd minute, and as you've just seen in the 25th minute. And substitution now, Coach Greatholder going to the bench.
So Jared McKeekney made his debut last week, coming on for Gavin Hoy and George Akers for Caelan Gould. So both Hoy and Gould have worked hard, but it's pretty gut-wrenching, to be fair. I mean, you can see the likes of Jim Hoyle, Bill Robertson just struggling to understand how they've managed to be 3-0 down.
In the space of a very short time. So right now, Hawke's Bay, do they try and chase the game? What are they trying to achieve here? 3-0 down. That's a huge deficit to overcome.
You can take there's two options. Either you just keep battling and see if you can get something, but
like now,
I guess what you don't want to be happening is that you end up losing 6-0, because they don't deserve that, that's for sure. But I mean, two quality strikes there. I mean, Taguchi's one there. I think looks like he's sort of mistouched the first when the ball's come to him, but he's certainly not mishit the second one, because it's flowing on the top corner.
But you almost get the feeling the Dragons aren't done yet either, Darren, as they bring it forward. And a nice ball there, running onto it. Hawke's Bay need to shore up their defence here. And a strike, but easily diffused by Scott Morris. Trying to get support from the sideline from the fans that are here at Bluewater Stadium. And a bit of physicality there. And a lot of talk. And referee Chris Bennett needs to keep control here, I feel.
I don't really know why he needs to. I mean, George is just trying to get the ball, put it down and play quickly.
Yes. And so there's a discussion here between the referee, Chris Bennett, and George Akers in the 23 jersey.
Again, just inconsistent refereeing.
Well,
Yeah. I'm sorry about that.
Was that a card I'm feeling?
No, I'm not saying that, but there's no need for him to talk to George about that. He's just trying to get the ball and put it down and play, and the referee needs to call him back, have a word to him, then have a word to Schwartz. I mean, at the end of the day, Schwartz is in the wrong there, and just have a word to him, move on.
There was talk, though, perhaps, and I'm only picking it up in my fixed earpiece, was that maybe there was the talk of a strike while he was on the ground, perhaps. I don't know. But we'll leave that for the viewers to decide when they see it.
So substitution for Canterbury. So Ihai Delaney makes way. He's had a strong game up top there, and I think it's George King that's come on a number 7.
Number 7 is
George
George King.
Yeah,
yep.
so George King.
George King
has come on.
Yeah, Bill Robinson says, give it to me, I'll bring it forward. Sam Pickering trying to find some space. Take it back to the halfway line. Hawke's Bay United, they will want to find the back of the net. Overrun. Dragons come away. Still going. Lyle Matheson, he's being gang tackled over there. Good defence, but if he was able to free that, there were 3 defenders on him, it would have created some space somewhere, and the Dragons are certainly looking for their 4th goal. And Scott Morris can only but kick it over the sideline. 30-minute mark just rolled over here at Bluewater Stadium. Live and exclusive ISPS HANDA Premiership action on skysportnext on the YouTube streaming service. The Dragons 3-0 up on the road. They'd be happy, very happy indeed, I would suggest. They open their account. Even with 15 minutes to go, I would suggest that they can have a W next to their name. Just a collision, no whistle gone.
Nothing in it.
No whistle gone. Dragons once more. You can just feel a bit more confidence in their passing, Darren, can't you? You know, they're finding space.
It's the old bit of a swagger in you when you're 3-0 up and looking at your first 3 points of the season. You start to relax a wee bit more and play, and a bit more confidence on the ball. And that fear has gone, that anxiety that we talked about in the first 20 minutes of the game, where they were sort of just both struggling to get into the ascendancy, is gone. And
George King on, and he was able to get an early touch there.
Just things like that. Schwartz is pinging balls 40, 50 yards out to Littercote. And
a little bit of wind behind them, which helps the through ball too, doesn't it? Opportunity for the Dragons. But Hawke's Bay United come away with it, looking for a fast through ball. Finding Jesse Randall. And they'll get the throw.
Well done, Knights come out and diffuse that.
And Hawke's Bay toiling manfully. But again, the story of the afternoon has been when it looked good, they lose possession, and Canterbury are able to diffuse it rather quickly and rather easily, it seems, at times. Storer with the through ball, but straight back to Bill Robertson. Having a look. Finds Jesse Randall. And wasn't really on, but you just never know. If you give yourself a chance, you just never know. We could get a bit of swing on that ball in that far right corner, who knows, but It's almost at that stage where they have to think about pulling the trigger pretty much every opportunity, Darren.
Yeah.
If it looks like a sniff, have a sniff.
Yeah, I mean, you could argue optimistic, but I think we saw what Jesse Randall was capable of last week against Auckland, so you don't begrudge him the opportunity.
But also the other thing, how important it is for the lads to find the back of the net. To, even if the game's gone, go into the sheds at the end of the full time with one goal to your name.
I think certainly for the strikers, the forwards, and they want to be contributing, and their job is to score goals. So they're keen to score, and obviously want to score and create results for their team.
George King with the through ball there, and Scott Morris was going the wrong way. Well, he was going the right way, to be fair, but he kind of slipped a bit.
Taguchi's just missed that there completely. I think he's trying to pull it across the box and sort of giving it the kick with the right instead of the left.
Looked like one of my sandwiches, to be fair, out of the fat of the hosel.
But I think certainly the strikers, so the likes of Jesse and JC Mack and George Jacobs that are all playing in the front three roles at the moment, they'll all want to get on the score sheet because that's their job, and scoring goals is what they do. So.
And the Dragons again. They can play with composure, they can play with confidence, and they can play with calmness at this stage very, very easily, because they are 3-0 up, and that level of comfort certainly helps. And the clock continues to tick down. Yeah,
disappointing afternoon for Hawke's Bay, I think.
Especially for the fans that come out on a cracker day here in Napier. And Hawke's Bay United fans and supporters are very loyal. They'll stick with them. As I say, there's a lot of real estate ahead in the ISPS HANDA Premiership for 2021.
So second and third changes for Canterbury. So number 11 leaves, and that's Seth Clark replaced by Luke Tongue. And someone else, looks like Lyle Matheson is making way as well.
He's coming off. Eddie Wilkinson on.
Eddie Wilkinson on for him. So both of those guys have contributed. Seth Clark busy in the midfield, and Lyle Matheson, we certainly haven't mentioned him too much in the second half, but he was had some really good moments in that first half where he looked to unlock the Hawke's Bay United defence.
And of course, Ihaya Delaney opened the account for the Canterbury United Dragons in the 6th minute with that goal.
So good opportunity to give 10 minutes or so to Luke Tongue, who's been starting in the middle of the park for Canterbury up till recently, so I'm not sure whether he was carrying a knock or something today and sort of dropped to the bench. And also obviously Eddie Wilkinson coming on for last 10 minutes or so.
JC Mack. Jackson Woods trying to find some space. Good defence. A lot of appeals, a lot of hands waving around.
So
Bill Robertson says, look, give it to me. I'll bring it forward, lads. This is how you play the game. I can't blame them. I'd be getting a bit feisty myself and say, give me the ball, let me take it forward and let's have a crack. Up. No. Fergus Neal, the captain, on that far side, looking for a cross ball. Up and through, but not quite. Not quite.
Good, strong defending from field on Bill Robertson there. It's a fantastic.
Not an easy task, it has to be said.
No, exactly. He's out-muscled. There was Sam Field too, yeah, some great defending from him. He's had a fantastic game as well at left back.
Hawke's Bay United up and wide and not
just
really
a little opening, and Max snatches at the shot a wee bit and sends it high and wide.
Yeah, goodness me. And it's got to be said, Danny Knight, I wouldn't like to say he's had an easy ride, but certainly by comparison to Scott Morris, which is reflected in the score, but there hasn't been a lot of real powerful shots on goal for him to have to earn his keep, has there?
No, he's just been tidy, sweeping behind his back four, and
nice and
done
accurate.
everything he's needed to do, but certainly hasn't been called on to make any real significant saves.
And look, you've got to take your hat off to Bill Robertson in the 20 shirt for Hawke's Bay United. He's toiled manfully at the back there, hasn't he? And you can almost sense the frustration from up here. And it's not personal against the lads in front of him, but he's just saying, come on, boys, let's find one. Let's find one for the fans.
Yeah, I mean, he'll take this pretty tough because he's
a player coach,
passionate sort of guy. And,
yeah.
You know, he loves playing for Hawke's Bay United, and I think he'll, as I said before, be standing there after the game, I'm sure, thinking, how the heck have we managed to be on the wrong side of a 3-0, if it remains that score, but 3-0 scoreline.
Well, the first goal was in the 6th minute, and that was Delaney, but then they went boom, boom, Coughlin and Tagachi.
Game over.
22, 25 minutes. So, yeah. Anyway, let's have a look at what's in front of us. Hawke's Bay United trying. But this defence from Canterbury is outstanding. Here they go again. Can they pull up from the back? Is that a penalty for playing a man in the air? There's another game and that would have been a yellow card, I think.
Well, I think George he's just stood there and the guy
climbed over him.
Yeah.
Did a Rudolph Nureyev ballet impersonation.
Yeah, Luke Tongue, I think it is. Just bit of an awkward landing.
And Gavin Coughlin in there making a quiet inquiry. Told to keep moving. Net result. Hawke's Bay United get the throw. 40 minutes rolled over. I don't know what we'd have for extra time here. Maybe another minute. Here they go. Hawke's Bay United. On top of the 5 minutes we've got to play. So it might be 46, close to 47, who knows. Hawke's Bay United looking likely and over the top. JC Mack. The third.
Yeah, that's a corner all day for me, unfortunately.
Great.
Jared McKinney's done well. He's got himself some space, had a shot, and it's clearly been deflected, but referee's not seen that. And goal kick.
Goal kick. No, I thought we might have seen that on the replay, actually. Would have been good to see. Not to worry. It'll be in the highlights. Danny Knight clears it for Canterbury.
George Akers putting himself about, really pressed with, George deserves his opportunity, and I think certainly come on and created some energy and physicality there. Maybe it's an opportunity for Hawke's Bay United to look at giving guys like him a start. Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, as much as I sort of sympathise with them, they've done effort-wise and things. It's you can't complain, but at the end of the day, they've lost 4 from 4 if the result stays like this. So you've got young Caden Atkins, who's 19, been in the under-20 mix this year. He's on the bench and hasn't got on the field yet. So guys like him deserve an opportunity.
And here are the Dragons. Here are the Dragons again. Looking likely, the Dragons. No.
Good block, Jackson Wood. Get the guy across there and
shutting it down.
George King lining up.
Looked likely. Certainly looked likely. And once more, they're not done yet, the Dragons. Wow. All that Hawke's Bay United could do there, Fergus Neal, the captain, had to header it out of the road, and it gives them a corner on that far side. The Dragons aren't content to sit on their lead either, Darren. They're actually looking for the net once more.
That's right.
Goodness
There's
me.
a bit of a debate going on here in front of us. Just the Danny Knight's up halfway, sort of giving some instructions like, "Come on, boys, keep going. We can get more here."
He's come out of his box, which you won't see on your screen wherever you're watching this live free-to-air stream, thanks to SkysportNext and ISPS HANDA, fantastic supporters of the Premiership and indeed New Zealand football. Dragons once more. Whistle gone in favour of Dragons. Just a little bit aggressive on the man and not the ball there. They are playing football, the Dragons, and they want to continue playing football.
Yeah, they'll have an enjoyable trip home, I'm sure.
Yeah. Opening their account for the first time in the ISPS HANDA Premiership for 2021. And not tidying it up that point. 1 minute left of regular time. And we await the announcement of how much extra time they'll be rolling over there, Darren, whether we'll get that extra minute that they plucked from nowhere.
Well, at least, yeah, they've had 6 substitutions in this half, and
bound to be.
So there'll be a couple of minutes, I'm sure. But
yeah, certainly not enough for Hawke's Bay United to pull a rabbit out of a hat. Oh, attempted scissors. Ping pong with the heads there in front of the goal. They need to clear it, Hawke's Bay United. Hawke's Bay United, they come away with it. George Akers.
Good intent there from George Akers, just trying to create something there, cutting in, trying to get onto a stronger left foot, see if he can bend something in. 3 minutes of added time.
So it'd be great to see Hawke's Bay United find the back of the net if they possibly can.
It's a bit. I mean, I think, you know, the first goal went in. You sort of felt the Hawke's Bay United were in it enough to be able to get maybe something out of it, and then the second and the third goals came so quickly that it was basically game over.
Marking there, Hawke's Bay. You almost get the impression Hawke's Bay United, are they at that point where they hands on hips and a few teapots come out and they just want to get into the sheds and get them?
Yeah, well, I think that's just sort of alluding to that. You know, the second and the third goals went in so quickly that it was basically game over, and unfortunately,
and not done yet. The Dragons not done yet by any stretch.
And unfortunately, it just didn't look, and it certainly hasn't looked, even though after they've gone down 3-0, that they've been able to get back into the game. They just haven't been able to find the key to unlock the door to the Canterbury defence, and it's credit to Canterbury. They've defended well, good energy, midfield's been strong, and they've taken their chances.
Yeah, but only a couple of minutes left on the clock here, 3 minutes of extra time. Actually, less than 1 minute. Bill Robinson, forever trying to find space. It's not there for Hawke's Bay United. Jackson Woods, what can he conjure up? Clock ticking. Last touches for Hawke's Bay United. And there it is, all over here at Bluewater Stadium. Final score 3-0 to Canterbury United. They've travelled up here to the home pitch of Hawke's Bay United, and they've taken the game 3-0 thanks to 3 goals in the second half. The 6th minute to Delaney, 22nd minute to Coughlin, and the 25th minute to Taguchi. a very convincing win to Canterbury United. They will be very pleased to open their account for the first time in the ISPS HANDA Premiership for 2021. And Darren Mason, disappointment for the home side, it has to be said.
Yeah, extremely disappointing performance, really. They didn't deserve to get anything out of the game, if you're honest. And, well played Canterbury. They thoroughly deserved their win. Two fantastic strikes, second and the third goal from Taguchi and from Coughlin, and a tidy finish from Delaney as well. So, as I was just alluding to earlier, Hawke's Bay United just didn't look like they had a way of getting back into the game and scoring. So, fair play. Hats off to Canterbury, well done. 3 points and well deserved.
And just a reminder, fantastic football action not done and dusted yet for your Sunday, because of course on Sky Sport 7, live and exclusive, Canterbury United against Auckland City Football Club at English Park. Sorry, I'll stand corrected. Team Wellington against Auckland City Football Club at David Farrington Park in Wellington. And you can watch that live and exclusive on Sky Sport 7.